Pete, let's go. What's up, MP?
It's going in! Yo, we got this, don't worry.
Oh, it's too early. Too late. There we go.
Let's go! Great game.
Woo! I run this. Whose bat is that? Give me that. Mismatch. Don't let him shoot that.
Thumbs up, back.
Box out! Get the rebound! We almost be ready. Oh, and one! Give me that!
All day, baby.
Get mark! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Let's do this. Grab that board. Who got ball? Give me that.
You're like money in the bank.
Help him out. Give me that. And one.
Now that's what I want to see.
With the foul.
One more.
We're here. We're here. Save!
Keep it going.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Well, excuse me. Nice shot.
You okay now, Dodger?
Your confidence is gone now.
Get after it, MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch it.
Oh yeah, we dropping bombs tonight. Get in there.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA. And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, and they have a lot of them, they're going to be worth plenty moving forward. And they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here. And they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks. And with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. Here's the starting group for Houston. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. Sengun finds Thompson. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
For 3, VanVleet.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much. And just know the stories will keep coming.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw missing. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call him Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Tre Mann, he's checked in for Josh Green.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Inside, here's Şengün. Banked in off the glass.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
They set the pick. Ball against Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Raptors in Toronto. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. And there's a foul called on Tre Mann. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Hornets. Grant Williams is checked in for Miles Bridges. Lonzo Ball comes in for Miller. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. And then for Houston, Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Count it. Good. The Wizards got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
3-second difference between shot clock and gameplay.
I'm trying to get my team involved.
Ball against Brooks.
Good mess over here.
It's deflected, and he recovers it.
Good
Houston needs to get a shot off. Landale misses.
I'm calling for the ball.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go.
Yeah, we got this.
A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. Brooks checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bridges kicks the ball. Fires away from outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Rockets trail by 6. So on the floor for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Fred VanVleet out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. VanVleet can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the 76ers was a revelation. He finished with 30 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much and hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Back to Whitmore. It's Brooks on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Traps in the tray. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
They double-team VanVleet.
Oh,
7-second difference shot in game clock. Brooks can't get that run to fall. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Look here now.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
Number 4 in the East.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with the Wizard, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Brooks. Now Whitmore to the middle. Here's VanVleet. Şengün with the ball. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Şengün's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Rockets. count the basket.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Rockets trail by 8. And here is Şengün. Brooks outside. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The Wizards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Bridges. Ball comes in for Green. Smith checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays.
I didn't get the steal.
Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The Wizard off target from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Holiday finds Smith. Nice D from the Wizard. Hornets leading by 6. Ball, the pass to the Wizard. No good from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Out to Smith. Three-pointer. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mann. Here's the Wizard. Bangs home the trifecta. The Wizards got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Outside Holiday. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From downtown, and another 3 for Charlotte.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Okogie's checked in for Smith. The Rockets also changing it up. Jock Landale comes in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Whitmore. Brooks misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's the Wizard. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks outside. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to the Wizard. Misses the 3. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 10. Smith outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Okogie. Here's the Wizard. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Houston, the front court is Tate and Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Holiday in at the point. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to the Wizard. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets trail by 10. Holiday looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Houston.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Pass to the Wizard. And it's the Hornets, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Holiday kicks to Smith. Now Williams. Smith with a screen on Miller. Outside Williams. Smith finds Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday with the three. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Miller outside. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Holiday. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. Knocks down the three ball. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Smith the pass to Landale. And here's Holiday. Smith with a screen on Ball. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the Wizard. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 7. On the wing, Williams. Back to Holiday. Pass to Landale. Williams kicks to Smith. Lets it fly. Here's Landale. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Hornets making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's the Wizard. Hits the three-point bomb. The Wizards got 27 points.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Van Vliet.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Fred Van Vliet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
Here's the three. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from the Wizard. The Wizards got 12 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Goes up on the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Ball against Van Vliet. Here's the Wizard. And the three off target. And here are the Rockets. 7-point differential. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Green against Brooks. 6 to shoot. They double him with Green. Takes the 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Drains the three-pointer. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Wizard, good. Timeout called, the Rockets. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.